As the movie begins, we find Nicholas Van Orton in a state of divorce, feeling disconnected from his once caring ex-wife and displaying a chilly demeanor towards his sole living relative, his younger brother, Conrad. In the realm of Nicholas's existence, a chilling detachment permeates his every action, rendering him seemingly impervious to the sway of emotions. His demeanor, devoid of warmth, paints a portrait of a man who appears incapable of extending care or concern beyond the boundaries of his own being. On a fateful day, as Nicholas celebrated his 48th birthday, an unexpected Conrad made his way to a nearby restaurant that Nicholas often visited. Conrad arrived without any prior notice, catching Nicholas off guard. However, he had more than just a surprise visit in store. Conrad presented Nicholas with a gift, a voucher for a unique game provided by a company known as Consumer Recreation Services. Conrad made a promise, assuring that it would bring about a significant transformation in his brother's life. As the story unfolds, the true essence of the game remains shrouded in mystery. 0.1s. However, a closer examination reveals a fascinating concept, a unique blend of live action and role-playing, seamlessly interwoven into the fabric of the player's everyday existence. Nicholas makes his way to Cars's offices, determined to apply for the position. However, he finds himself growing increasingly irritated as he encounters a lengthy and time-consuming series of psychological and physical examinations that must be completed. Nicholas is met with the disheartening news that the game company is unable to accommodate him. However, it didn't take long for Nicholas to realize that the information he had been given was untrue. The game had already started. In the game, the spotlight shines on a pivotal moment in Nicholas's life. As a young child, he bears witness to a heart-wrenching event, his own father's tragic decision to end his life by leaping from the very roof of their cherished family home. It is within these walls that Nicholas continues to reside, haunted by the echoes of that fateful day. As Nicholas sat in front of the television, engrossed in a news report, the newscaster's voice addressed him directly. The newscaster explains the rules of the game in a clear and concise manner. The doll he had found earlier holds a secret within its seemingly innocent exterior, a concealed camera. Nicholas's curiosity deepens. But that's not all. His attention is drawn to a key adorned with the unmistakable Kraz logo. As Nicholas uncovers these puzzling objects, leaving him with more questions than answers. In the game, the focus revolves around Nicholas's life, where the main objective is to disrupt his daily routine and introduce bothersome inconveniences. One such instance occurs when Nicholas receives a Kier's pen, which unfortunately starts leaking and stains his expensive shirt. The business deal that he had meticulously arranged with the owner of a renowned publishing house came crashing down. The legal documents that would seal the deal were securely locked away in his briefcase. Despite his best efforts, the briefcase remained closed, refusing to reveal its contents. Even the key he had obtained from the peculiar clown doll proved to be utterly useless in this dire moment. As time went on, Nicholas found himself growing increasingly convinced that his business, reputation, finances, and even his personal safety were all in jeopardy. He found himself in the presence of a waitress named Christine. She accidentally spilled wine on him. A noticeable change comes over him as his patience wears thin and his temper flares. In response to his short-tempered demeanor, she decides to distance herself from the situation, walking away. He attempts to offer his apology. A fortuitous encounter unfolds before her. A man catches her attention, his frail form succumbing to what seems to be a heart attack. As they are rushed to the emergency room in an ambulance, the ambulance and hospital staff, in a surprising turn of events, abruptly leave them, leaving them feeling abandoned and uncertain of what lies ahead. She comes to understand that she, too, has become a pawn in this game. Nicholas reaches out to the local authorities, seeking their assistance in investigating cause. In this intimate moment, she reveals a hidden truth. Her true name, Claire. Conrad materializes before Nicholas, his presence announcing itself with an air of contrition. He proceeds to offer his apologies, asserting that he too has fallen victim to the relentless onslaught orchestrated by cars. Nicholas discovers himself at Christine's doorstep. He makes a startling revelation. The woman he encountered is none other than an employee of Cars. As the pieces of the puzzle fall into place, he also uncovers the truth behind her seemingly perfect apartment. It was nothing more than a cleverly staged facade. As the words escaped Christine's lips, she leaned in closer to Nicholas. She revealed to him the unsettling truth that they were being watched. As Nicholas lunges towards the camera, his actions are met with a swift and sudden response. The tranquility of the house is shattered as a battalion of armed Cars troops swiftly converge upon the scene. With precision and determination, they unleash a barrage of gunfire. Nicholas and Christine find themselves compelled to embark on a hasty escape. As Christine spoke to Nicholas, she revealed a startling revelation. Cors had cunningly depleted his financial accounts. How did they manage such a feat, you may wonder? Well, it turns out that they had cleverly utilized the psychological tests to make educated guesses at his passwords. Nicholas hastily dials the number of his bank, desperately seeking answers. He provides the bank representative with a verification code, hoping to gain insight into his current financial situation. The bank's response confirms his worst fears. His account balance stands at a disheartening 0. As Nicholas starts to place his trust in Christine, a sudden realization dawns upon him. She has administered a potent sedative, leaving him in a state of shock and disbelief. As his consciousness slips away, she confesses, revealing her true role in the elaborate scam. As the first rays of sunlight pierce through the darkness, Nicholas slowly awakens from his slumber. His eyes flutter open. He finds himself trapped, entombed within the cold embrace of a cemetery in the heart of Mexico. The air feels heavy, suffocating, as if the very earth itself is holding him captive. Nicholas manages to find his way to a nearby U.S. consulate. There, he finds himself compelled to part with his cherished gold wristwatch in order to secure the necessary funds for his escape. As Nicholas arrives back in San Francisco, he finds out that his once grand mansion stands foreclosed. Retrieving a concealed firearm, he embarks on a quest for assistance from his former spouse. As he engaged in conversation with her, expressing remorse for his past neglect and mistreatment, a surprising revelation unfolded. It came to his attention that Jim Feingold, the Cars employee who had administered his psychological tests, was none other than James Rebhorn, a well-known actor prominently featured in television advertisements. Nicholas manages to track down Feingold. He confronts Feingold, compelling him to reveal the location of Cors' office. Nicholas takes Christine captive, using her as leverage in his quest for answers. As the Chaos troops launched their assault, Nicholas swiftly guided Christine to the rooftop. He firmly secured the door. The Cars troops sprang into action. They moved towards the door, their tools in hand. As Christine's eyes meet Nicholas's gun, a chilling realization washes over her. A wave of terror engulfs her. Frantically, she imparts to Nicholas the revelation that the conspiracy he has been entangled in is nothing more than a cleverly crafted hoax, a work of fiction cleverly designed to be part of a game. Assuring him, she affirms that his financial situation remains unscathed and that his beloved family and friends eagerly await him on the other side of the door. He stands firm in his refusal to believe her. With a sudden burst of force, the door swings open, revealing Conrad as he steps into the room, holding an open bottle of champagne. Nicholas takes aim and fires, striking Conrad with a single shot. Nicholas finds himself standing on the edge of the roof, mirroring the very action his late father had taken before. Without hesitation, he takes a leap, surrendering himself to the unknown, just as his father had done. As Nicholas plummets through the air, his life unfolds before him like a vivid tapestry. Memories like fleeting fragments of a dream flash before his eyes. He bursts through the fragile glass roof, defying gravity as he plummets towards the ground. In a split second, his descent is halted as he gracefully lands on a colossal airbag. The emergency medical technicians delicately extract him from the scene. As he regains consciousness, he discovers himself transported to a grand ballroom, brimming with the presence of his loved ones, acquaintances, and every individual who had played a part in his game. It dawns upon him that the entire ordeal had merely been an elaborate game all along. Conrad, alive and well, proceeds to explain the reason behind his initiation of the game. His intention was to encourage his brother to fully embrace life, steering him away from the path that their father had taken. Nicholas, overwhelmed with emotions, suddenly finds himself unable to hold back the tears. However, as time passes and his initial shock subsides, a sense of calm washes over him, allowing him to fully immerse himself in the joyous atmosphere of the party. As he entered the bar, he came face to face with Conrad. It was here that he discovered his brother, diligently taking care of the bill for the game and the lively gathering. Nicholas stood in awe as he gazed upon the exorbitant price before him. The sheer magnitude of the cost left him speechless, yet his heart was filled with a sense of compassion for his brother. He extended a generous offer to assist his brother in shouldering the burden of this financial endeavor. As he catches sight of Christine's departure from the lively gathering, an undeniable curiosity takes hold of him. He trails after her, venturing into the open air where her cab awaits. As the conversation unfolds, he musters up the courage to invite her to dinner, hoping to spend more time with her. In response, she kindly suggests sharing a cup of coffee before her departure for Australia, where her next game assignment awaits. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more videos like this. Your support keeps the reels rolling, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next recap.